welcome to Feeling Fit with Carrie. Today we're going to be talking about headstands. Now, being upside down can be a little scary for some people. I personally think it's great. It's just really fun, and inversions are a big part of yoga. So we're going to talk about a couple things so we feel a little less nervous about it the next time there's one in your class. Now, you always have the option of doing it up against the wall. I'm going to do it sideways just so you can see the view and the angles of my body, but you always have that option of coming up and actually having your feet touch the wall, so you have that extra security. One thing I always tell people is an inversion is just what you're doing standing up upside down. So when you stand up, you want to think about your shoulders are over your hips. Otherwise, if I'm here, I fall down, right? So when you're upside down, it's just getting your hips over your shoulders. So a couple things you can do to get into it. First of all, dolphin, which is one of my favorite things to do. So you're going to take your forearms down on the mat. You're going to interlace your fingers. Keep your elbows in, but open your hands. The crown of your head, this part of your head, touches the mat, and your pinkies kind of get underneath. They get under that spot where your head starts to round, like a wedge under a tire. And then you're going to pick up your knees and walk your hips over your shoulders, just like I was talking about before. Now, all your weight is on your forearms. You should be able to pick up your head here. We don't want any pressure on our head or our neck. It's just resting on the mat. When you get your hips over your shoulders, start to pick up one leg. If you feel comfortable, you can pick up the other one. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs, squeeze your feet together. Hold everything tight. Keep those hips right over those shoulders. If you feel like you're starting to fall backwards, undo your fingers, tuck and roll. Always look chin to chest. People, their feet will tend to come up and over, and they'll either fall and wheel or smack their back on the mat. We don't want that. Always tuck and roll. Hear my voice in your head saying tuck and roll, tuck and roll. So that way you'll know that if you fall, you're gonna fall safely. Also, sometimes you don't want to go up right away. That's okay. You can stay in your dolphin here and just work on walking forward and back till you feel comfortable. Now, there's another way to get into your headstand, which is called tripod. This is one that we usually learn when we're little kids in PE. So you're just gonna make a triangle. So I'm gonna put my hands right here, and my head's gonna come out here, so it makes a little triangle. I'm gonna bend my elbows, and I'm gonna put my knees resting right here on the back of my arms, on my tripod, my triceps. And then I'm gonna make my little tripod here. And then you're gonna use your core to shoot up into your headstand. Same kind of principle, getting hips over shoulders. If you feel like you're gonna fall, tuck and roll. Tuck and roll, it's so important. I can't stress it enough. So those are a couple of ways that you can get into your headstand. Remember, the most important thing, keep the head, keep the neck safe. You don't want pressure or weight on your head, either on your hands or on your arms. You always have the option to come up against the wall. And that is our headstands. Thank you very much.